Hey everybody, Venezuela01 here, and this is the M1 Thompson gameplay that chazmanchalk and 13 others asked to have put up. So that's how I'm going to do it from now on too. If you want a certain gameplay, I don't want like 20 people asking for different things. If you see one that you think would be good, click thumbs up on the comment so it gets put up to the highest, highest rated comment. So yeah, I do like the M1 Thompson. I've been using it over the last week to get used to it again. I haven't used it in such a long time. I think I only have like 4 gold stars on it. Great on the hip fire, especially on normal with the crosshairs. You have very tight spray. That guy dropped me so quick. He must have got me with the headshot, eh? It was fucking so insanely quick. But spawned again, getting on the MCOM station. Now Valparaiso, I don't know why people continue to snipe on this map, sitting up on the fucking hills. Everybody knows. I didn't expect that either. Fucking 2 guys right behind the guy I knifed. I thought I was all slick and shit sitting behind that door waiting for that guy, and then next second 2 guys are running behind him. Sprayed off the rest of the fucking clip there to, he just panic spray. Oh my god, there's more coming in. But yeah, Valparaiso, sitting up on that hill sniping and shit and not moving in on the first base as quick as you can like we have. It's not going to win you the game. You're just going to get bottled in there. You're going to get fucking just bunched up. Everybody's going to be running up there to get yours. If you're not going to come down, people are going to go get you. And the people that sit back in the black and rocket the crates too, I mean, fucking come on, man. Get in the game, eh? And just sit back and be pansies in the black and snipe and fucking rocket and shit. Rocketing the crates, man. It takes too fucking long. By the time you get even like halfway done, people are going to get up there and get you before you get it done. Let's talk a bit more about the Thompson. I like the hip fire. I do like its ability at range too. It's very good. You tap out the rounds like single burst, kind of a 3 burst round. Very fucking good. Now, I don't think I got that sniper I was going for there. I think I got the other guy, but not the sniper, and he ended up turned around and fucking getting me. Fucking swore I did, but I don't think I did. So, yeah. Great on hip fire, great on the clip size. I mean, you got your 30 rounds there. And it's powerful too. It's not a fucking weak-ass weapon. Very devastating. See, the hip fire is just perfect with the crosshair. You just put it on there and you just, you can fucking spray it, mate. Spray it for days. Hip firing for days, I think's the way it's said now, isn't it? Yeah, don't blink, hip firing for days. That's the way to do it though sometimes. Bringing your crosshairs up, or bringing your sight up, I mean. It takes time. And those split seconds can be the difference between actually fucking getting a guy or getting killed yourself. See that barbed wire I just jumped over? That's got me killed so many times, that barbed wire. Your guys coming for you around that tower there, you jump over and you get caught on the barbed wire and it's, oh fuck, and then you're bouncing around and shit. There's a lucky grenade there. The sniper was coming down for us. Now, second base here, Valparaiso. Move as quick as you can. It's always about, on Val especially, I reckon, all about moving quickly, eh? Now, one thing people have to realise too, when you're playing, you can lock a spawn point. I don't mean spawn trap. The enemies have certain spawn points on the map. One of them on this base in particular is the helipad. Now if you make your way around the back like we are at the moment, get around onto the helipad, it locks that spawn off, so they can't get in there and spawn. They have to spawn over here at the Y-guided house. So it just makes it easier for your guys to get onto the A crate, because guys aren't sitting at the helipad there cutting them off as they come across. I thought I had these two, and the fucking VSS just turned around. I didn't think he was looking my way, and then all of a sudden he fucking was. But for some reason too, one of our teammates decided to land the Black Hawk right on top of the fucking B crate. Made it very hard for Aussie to see what the fuck he was doing. But yeah, it wasn't a very smart move. I don't know why he did it, but he did it and got to deal with it. We're playing with a mate Scuzzlebutt at the moment. He's just recently brought the game, which I'm fucking really happy that people are still buying this game. He's actually sitting out there right now. His batteries have died in his microphone. He's just standing there, and we're all fucking laughing our asses off in the party because he's got the connect, but we can still hear him talking. You know, it's just he's fucking, where's the batteries? Where the fucking batteries? He's just laughing. See, if you get over to the helipad, the base is gone already, but if you get over the helipad here, kind of take this position right here. If you go too far down to the right hand side where I was standing, the enemies can spawn there, so you really have to stay up closer to the end where I was before. It just locks it off and makes it a lot easier. They have to spawn over at the Y guided area, and it won't work if there was just one of you. There has to be about, you know, 2, 3 over there. Well, I was going to shoot that red barrel until I noticed it was a fucking blue guy, and I would have taken away all his cover. So this base here, Bradley's that sit up on the hill, just where I've run down and just fucking shoot into the base, do nothing to help the team. Bradley's better if it goes down on the right hand side, that lower path. It can do a lot more damage, but you got to be careful too. You take out a lot of cover because everything on this base is destructible, and especially guys in the Black Hawk. I know it's very hard to be precise with it, but you got to remember too, your team's trying to move in and you're taking out all their cover. I suggest, you know, focusing more on the back part of the map where the crates aren't, because it's a lot easier to move in when you've got cover and that. No, I ended up getting that crate thanks to Aussie protecting it for me. That's something you got to realise too. If you're one of those players that like to go for the MCOM and you're in a squad, you got to remember, you know, tell your mates, I'm going in. They will watch it. Okay, even if you die arming it, at least it's armed, and then your squad mates are there to protect it. That's the whole point of having your squad there. But some of you might already realise I've done it again and gone off on one of my tangents. I was originally talking about new players coming over to this game and how I do like the fact that people are still buying it and coming in and trying this out. I think it says a lot about Bad Company too, about the Battlefield series overall, that people still find it an interesting game, that will still stick with it after a while. And it's not the same every time you play it. I mean, it has got, for me, it has got a little same old, but that's because I've been playing it for a year straight, pretty much. And, you know, almost 5,000 games now, you know, so it's a lot of games, and it does get a little stale like that. But for people who have just come over and have started getting into it, you'll find it's a great experience, and I suggest really sticking with it. It's a great fucking game. Battlefield 3 is just around the corner too, so getting a little bit of work in on this already and getting a bit of training, finding out how people do certain things, and you know, the whole objective based gameplay is what Rush and Conquest are about. If you want to do that kind of squad deathmatch shit, that's great, you know, go for it. But for people who play the objective, you've got to understand that that's what it's all about. It's not about your KD in that sense. So if you get into these games and you've just come over, you know, you've just picked up the game, just remember that it's the MCOM stations, it's the flags, that's what it's all about. It's not about your KD. So a lot of people have started using the Thompson in this match too, which was making us laugh a little. They weren't, and it carried on throughout the night actually. Every game we'd go into, like, we'd use the Thompson ourselves for a bit, and then we'd realise, hey, half the enemy team is now using Thompsons as well. And Aussie and I found that fucking funny as fuck, mate. We really did. It was just great. We thought, oh, here we go. You got a little bit of a war going on now. They've got it in their heads that we got to prove a point. See, this guy sitting up here, he's got a Thompson. And there's the guy I killed before behind the B crate. It was a pretty quick game. Our team was pushing up nicely. They weren't holding back. And it is good when that happens. You know, you have that team that pushes up with you. They move. They don't, you know, sit back snipe or rocket or anything like that. They don't sit back in Blackhawks and do the Blackhawk sniping shit. I think that's pathetic. But I'm not going to get into the whole what I think is pathetic and that. You're here to, you know, hear about gameplay and that. So I was pretty happy too about the way people have responded to the sniper video. I mean, I put it up because people asked for it. But it won't be something I'll be doing, you know, every day or even like once a month or something. It was fun to do at that moment, but I like my M4s and my, you know, SMGs and that. I don't think I could really get into the whole sniper, you know, gameplay. I did find it very enjoyable. I missed that 1911, but, you know, I can't really do nothing about it. Didn't really use the 1911, I'm sorry. I didn't find a chance to really whip it out and use it. I mean, you saw me there, but it really wasn't something I thought about doing. I just had the Thompson there. I will say the 1911's up there with the Rex as the most powerful though, you know. And the fire rate's a little slower than the Grak, which is obvious, but I do prefer the Grak, I have to say. I would take fire rate and clip size, magazine size, over damage any day. So I could pull the quicker trigger enough. That's what I was going to say, people. I was going to say the quicker trigger enough. I can pull the trigger quick enough to, you know, make that difference between the damage and the rate of fire. You know, just get those extra few bullets in before he's got onto his second or third round, you know. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting game. We had that good team. I mean, look at them up there. They're all up in the base. They're not sitting back here. They're not boxed in you know, in a corner somewhere. I like this kind of team. I like playing like this. It's nice and quick. Because if you're looking around left and right and you're the only fucking guys up here on your team, that's not a good sign, eh? Pretty much, you know, think about, oh fuck, we're going to lose this game. So there's the Thompson gameplay done. Won't have really much time this week to get many videos out. I'm going to try to put one out at least. This is one I was going to put two out, but I just decided to do this today. I'll try and get the other one out during the week. Might see if I could get a live commentary going over the weekend and put that up during the week. Alright guys? So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.